Hello, welcome on UFO section 51. I am DOZgeek and you are now on a new live stream on the YouTube channel UFO section 51. Welcome to all of you. Bienvenue à vous sur cette chaîne dédiée aux ovnis qui parle à la fois anglais et français. Welcome everyone. Thank you as always for your likes, for your sharings, and for all the subscribes. Welcome the new subscribers on the channel. Of course, that's very important to welcome everyone who comes for the first time on the channel. And thank you everyone who is in the chat tonight, because here in France it is now the night. It is nearly 9 p.m., half past 9 p.m. So it's very cool, as always, to see every one of you in the chat. Hello, Galactic Federation. Hello, Daniel Brad, who has become now an official moderator on the channel in order to thank him for coming on a constant basis and to be a very trustful support to the channel. Hello Vera, hello Chilo Finino, I think he's new on the channel. Hello Ramanoski and Edita, hello Star People are real. Hello everyone. How are you since the last time when we did a live stream on the channel? I think it was 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I took some few days off. I was in vacation with my work, with my job, and it was nice to take some days of rest. But I was not very far from the channel, because as you could see, there were still videos on the channel, UFO videos on the channel. Thank you ever so much. That's a pleasure. Hello Jean-Marie Gaillard, bonjour. Bonjour à tous les viewers français qui arrivent de plus en plus sur la chaîne, puisque évidemment j'essaye de faire de plus en plus de vidéos en français pour essayer de toucher tout le monde, de toucher aussi bien les anglophones que les français, les francophones. I was saying that I welcome to the French people, and I was going to talk more French on the channel in order to touch a maximum of people, both English-speaking people and French-speaking people. And stay tuned to the channel, because coming very soon a new 360 Urbex video where I filmed a video, a very strange, very amazing video with strange phenomenon here in the South France, and in the deep forest, and you will see it's very interesting. It was a place very interesting in words of a field of energy and strange phenomena happening while I was filming, so that was very interesting. So guys, let's go like this. We are now in a new video, in a new live stream. We are gathered here tonight in order to talk about a new subject, a very recent subject about UFOs, as you could see in the title. And I guess that the previous video in the introduction of this live stream was very interesting, with the stealth mode UFO caught on camera while evolving in the sky. But now the subjects that we are going to talk about now is even more interesting, this is the title of today's live stream. We are going to talk about new secrets of Area 51 that were revealed by a new witness who made new claims, new official claims to medias, to new newspapers. And it's very interesting in the way that this is a different kind of UFO. We are not very well used to that kind of UFO because we are going to talk about some kind of metallic egg-shaped UFO that is alleged to have been kept hidden in a secret base of the Area 51. Welcome Jojo Gaming. My messages on my other account are simply invisible, but I still can see them. Trust me. The truth is out there. UFO official, welcome on the channel. Cheers from Greece, mon ami. Welcome the Greeks. All the people from all around the world, you are always welcome. People from Japan, I know that a lot of Japanese people are watching the videos on UFO Section 51. We have a lot of fans in Japan, in China, in Russia, in Europe, more and more in France. And of course, the majority of the fans of the people who support this channel are, since the beginning, they are in the US, the Canada, and also South America. Can't wait to watch it, mon ami. And I have also some very cool news to give you very soon, but I wait that it is confirmed. But you will see that UFO Section 51 may be put in the light on the TV very soon, and I will give you more details in a very close future, and you will see it may be very interesting, maybe very cool. But let's wait for the moment until everything is confirmed, and we are still discussing, and it could be very interesting if everything works well and everything is okay. But very interesting news incoming very soon on the channel. So, as always, stay tuned, don't miss it. Let's continue on this with this article. Okay. Secrets of Area 51, metallic egg-shaped UFO the size of an SUV was kept at the highly classified Air Force Base in the 1980s, whistleblower claims. Eric Tabor, a defense aerospace contractor for 13 years, told DailyMail.com of an egg-shaped metallic UFO kept at Area 51 in the 1980s. He revealed the story his late great-uncle Sam Urquhart, an Area 51 contractor, told him about a UFO at the mysterious desert base. Tabor testified in May 2023 to the Pentagon's UFO investigation unit, who are collecting accounts of alleged government possession of non-human craft. An egg-shaped metallic UFO was kept at Area 51 in the 1980s, according to this whistleblower. He was claiming all that in an exclusive interview with the DailyMail.com. Engineers at the Nevada Air Base claimed that the CIA found the strange craft in the desert and brought it to them for investigation, but later shipped it to another base after they were unable to get inside the object. Eric Tabor has been a defense aerospace contractor for 13 years and has held a security clearance to work on military aircraft. In an interview with DailyMail.com, he revealed his late great uncle Sam Urquhart, an Area 51 contractor, told him about a UFO at the mysterious desert base. Here on the picture, Eric Tabor, a defense aerospace contractor for 13 years, who told DailyMail.com of an egg-shaped metallic UFO kept at Area 51 in the 1980s. Here we have Tabor with his late great-uncle Sam Urquhart, the Area 51 contractor. And here we have a rendering of the metallic egg-shaped UFO that was seen in Area 51. X-rays couldn't penetrate it. It showed up on X-ray as a solid object. They tried to open it and penetrate its hull. They couldn't, Tabor said. The eggs are very fast and no resistance, as is claiming Galactic Federation. If it's tall white technology, the CIA built those 20 miles north of Dreamland proper. Okay. Hello, the guy from Russia, I guess. Hello, the newcomers on the channel. So Tabor testified. We'll do like this. Okay. He testified in May to the Pentagon's UFO Investigation Unit, the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO, who are collecting accounts of alleged government possession of non-human craft. The claim, though an unverified story from a now deceased witness, is part of a long history of rumors about potential extraterrestrial craft or futuristic spaceships stored at the Nevada Desert Air Base near Groom Lake, north of Las Vegas. The news comes after whistleblowers told Congress the government has a secret program to capture crashed or landed non-human vehicles and has for decades been attempting to glean technological insights from these alleged out-of-this-world objects. The claims have prompted lawmakers to draft legislation to disclose any such programs currently working its way through Congress. Tabor spoke to DailyMail.com only about his great-uncle's story, declining to comment on any of his own work as a defense contractor. He said he struck up a friendship with his grandmother's brother after moving to the West Coast from Mississippi in 2012. The younger engineer said he repeatedly quizzed Urquhart on the truth about rumors of aliens at Area 51 and was always brushed off. But one day, Urquhart, it's strong to say for a French like me to say that name, Urquhart. But one day Urquhart relented. And here on the right we have this is a patch. Measure, Analyze, Protect. Urquhart gave Tabor a badge with his department's insignia with symbols alluding to their wall working on radar signals at Area 51. And here we have the claims, the words of Tabor. My great-uncle served in the Air Force base he served in the Air Force for 28 years, E8 rank equivalent to a first sergeant. Tabor told Daily Mail. He told me he worked at Area 51 from 1997 until 2014. Urquhart began his job at Area 51 working for defense contractor EC&G, which later partnered with Raytheon to become JT3 LLC and subsequently JT4 LLC. He was head of security for his engineering group and a data configuration specialist. His group did radar cross-section testing. I kept asking him about UFOs. He said, "I know nothing." Then one day, we were on his back porch and he said, "Okay, I'll tell you about one craft that I knew of." He said, "When I first got there in 1997, I had a personal conversation with a senior EC&G engineer whose group was tasked with trying to reverse engineer an object that was brought there by some CIA people in the 1980s. It was supposedly just found in a remote desert location fully intact. The senior EC&G engineer described to my great uncle that it was egg-shaped, about the size of an SUV, smooth and seamless, metallic-looking, silverish gray in color, with no control surfaces, no flaps, no inlet, and no exhaust, and no writing or symbols on the outside. These are the best and brightest engineers you can think of. They tried to no avail to figure out what the power source was, how to activate it, and how it works. They tried to induce electricity to it. X-rays couldn't penetrate it. It showed up on X-ray as a solid object. They tried to open it and penetrate its hull. They couldn't. They said that they were able to take some very small samples of the material, and I'm not an expert in chemistry, but I guess from the isotope ratio or the mixture of elements, they concluded it was not made on Earth. Engineers at Area 51 claimed the CIA found the strange craft in the desert and brought it to them for investigation, but later shipped it to another base after they were unable to get inside the object. Here we have the memorandum. Of course, I will put all the links in the description below the video if you want, if you need to read all this in detail. I know I won't try to say some things, apparently it gets you shadow banned. The other account is actually shadow banned. Okay. Do you find this subject, this case, this testimony interesting? Personally, I think that it is very interesting. So, Eric Tabor testified to the Pentagon's UFO office in May about his great uncle's story of an egg-shaped non-human craft at Area 51. He said he decided to come forward to push for limited disclosure of what he believes is the truth about non-human craft in the government's possession. What would be interesting would be to, if all this could be confirmed by the informations held by David Grush. Did David Grush have informations or testimonies from other contractors working in Area 51 concerning this famous egg-shaped UFO? That would be very interesting if he could confirm this information, these claims. Wright-Patterson AFB would be where material analysis would be done. Shadow ban is a reality nowadays in your world. Yes, and I can confirm you that even the channel UFO Section 51, I firmly believe that the channel is shadow banned somewhere by YouTube. Because for several years now it's very difficult to make the channel become more and more visible. It's more difficult than 10 years in the past. And I try to make new subscribers come every day, but I noticed that also YouTube is unsubscribing, or the YouTube's bots are unsubscribing people from the channel. So please be very vigilant. Keep watching all these settings. Verify if you can, if you are still subscriber to the channel, because it is possible that YouTube may have unsubscribed you, even if you wanted to stay subscriber to the channel. That's the reality. The subject of UFOs is a part, belongs to all these subjects that are not very well accepted for the moment by these social media platforms like YouTube or Facebook. It is easier maybe on X, Twitter, but YouTube and Facebook, the struggle is still very hard to be respected by YouTube and to be accepted as a legitimate subject, this subject of UFOs. And that's why the YouTube channel UFO Section 51 is still very locked in a way by YouTube. Yes, they want to hear from us, but not the population, so we are shadow banned. Let's continue. Tabor said Urquhart told him eventually the craft was shipped to another base, possibly White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico, and that was the last engineers heard about it. But Urquhart had one more shocking twist in his story. My great-uncle would collect radar data and bring it into secure vaults to catalog and store it. Tabor said he was in one of these secure data vault storage rooms in the main control building, nicknamed the Taj Mahal, when on the wall he saw an up-close crystal-clear color photograph of the exact same object that the senior engineer has discussed. Tabor shared pictures with Daily Mail that Urquhart showed him, including a group photo with his Area 51 engineer colleagues in a brake trailer at the base and an insignia patch designed for their radar analysis group. But the alleged smoking gun photo of the egg-shaped craft never left the Area 51 vault. Sam said the American people would probably never get to see it, Tabor told the Daily Mail. Tabor admitted he sold his great-uncle's patch for $600 on eBay in March when he was strapped for cash, a move he now regrets. Yes, of course, life is becoming very more and more hard for everyone because of the inflation and the economic crisis. Urquhart, a 28-year Air Force veteran who served in the Vietnam and Gulf Wars, died in August last year, aged 75. His story has now been documented by the Pentagon's UFO Investigation Office, ARO, after Tabor was interviewed by staff in May. A memo of his account, along with other reports and witness statements, is due to be compiled and sent to Congress next year. Tabor said the AARO staffers were professional and not non-threatening, adding, "I was surprised at how interested they were. Tabor said he decided to come forward to push for limited disclosure of what he believes is the truth about non-human craft in the government's possession. Here on the photo, the upper photo, Tabor shared with Daily Mail a photo of his great-uncle Sam Urquhart with his colleagues in an Area 51 brake trailer taken around 2000. Urquhart, a 20-year Air Force veteran who served in the Vietnam and Gulf Wars, died in August last year, aged 75. I did this interview in a way that I feel doesn't disclose technical information our adversaries could exploit, he said. Despite what people may think, secrets can be kept if you are getting paid well, if you have a security clearance, if you have signed a non-disclosure agreement. You are going to be happy and you are going to work hard and you are going to keep your mouth shut. Disclosure has to be done very carefully. We don't want our enemies to know everything about what we have got. But I do believe wholeheartedly that humanity deserves to know the truth if we have recovered these non-human objects or craft, which 100% I believe we have. Urquhart's former employer ECNG was linked to other claims of a secret government program holding crashed alien craft. Physicist and intelligence official Dr. Eric Davis allegedly met with then Deputy Director of the Defense Intelligence Agency, Vice Admiral Thomas Wilson, in the parking lot of an ECNG site in Las Vegas in October 2002 and wrote notes of what Wilson told him. Here on the photo, physicist and intelligence official Dr. Eric Davis. According to the notes, the Vice Admiral told Davis that in the early 2000s, he uncovered but was denied access to a secret program run by a defense contractor that retrieved and attempted to reverse engineer UFOs. The bombshell controversial documents claim Wilson found discrepancies in budgets that led him to the program run by an aerospace technology contractor, one of the top ones in the US. Notes allegedly written by Davis documenting the conversation were leaked from the estate of late astronaut Edgar Mitchell in 2018. Davis has declined to publicly confirm their authenticity, though his friend and ex-senior Pentagon official Christopher Mellon wrote on his blog last year that Davis is in fact the author. So I guess here on the photo, this is the Vice Admiral Thomas Wilson. Yes, this is him. Wilson has vociferously denied ever meeting Davis, telling journalist Ross Coulthard that he was in an isolated camp in Maine during October 2002 and had only been to Las Vegas once, a deployment to Nellis Air Force Base in 1979 or 1980. The notes were entered into the congressional record by Wisconsin Congressman Mike Gallagher at the historic UFO hearing last year. Notorious former Area 51 worker Bob Lazar has claimed, since his first interview in 1989, that he worked on an alien flying saucer reverse engineering program at Groom Lake, though many elements of his story have now been debunked. I think that the story of Bob Lazar is not, this is not the end for the moment. There is still a lot of discussion about his work in Area 51 and his claims. I think that some parts of his claims are authentic, and maybe some other parts maybe they are just invention or imagination or fiction. But I'm not very well placed to make a judgment on Bob Lazar, because I'm here in France, and I'm not enough close to Bob Lazar and to this subject. It would be easier for me if I was living in the US, and if I was in all this environment of the ufology. It would be easier for me to have an opinion about Bob Lazar's work, about all this. Tabor said his great uncle told him he knew Lazar worked at the base, but that much of his story was fabricated. He was only there for a few months, Tabor said. He states there was a site called S4 at the base of the Papoose Mountains, with 9 hangar sections built into the side of the mountain, housing 9 flying saucers. Yes, you heard well, 9 flying saucers in the mountain. My great uncle said it's bogus. The only thing Papoose had was some radio tower equipment. That was his take on it. And I think that this is the end of the article. I think that we had some comments. Do we have some comments below the article? We have some shares, but I can't see the comments. Add comment? No. View the comments, yeah. Okay. We urgently need disclosure now. He should have stopped at an intergalactic service station for a space espresso after such a long journey. Will Smith was down to pilot it before that Chris Rock slap. The comments below the articles are always very interesting and very funny, because there are still people who are considering the subject as a laughable subject, but I don't agree with that. But sometimes it's a way for people to keep some distance with the UFO subject, in order to protect themselves from the reality, from the truth. But you all know that the truth is out there. So, didn't you find this article interesting? I think that if all these claims are real, here you can see it on the picture. It's a rendering of the metallic egg-shaped UFO. If it's real, if it's authentic, this is a huge information. This is a bombshell information, and I hope sincerely that people like or serious investigators or serious whistleblowers will confirm these claims, and that these parts of information, these parts of testimony will be declassified one day, or maybe next year, as it is said, in a future Congress hearing in the US. Because now we know that the official office of investigation has all the information, all the documents of all the claims in their hands, and they have this work to do to investigate all this, to find the proofs, to ask questions to other witnesses or other contractors who have worked in this section, in this area of the Area 51, and it would be very interesting to cross all these experiences, all these testimonies, if we, in order to see if we are able to have some trustful informations about this case. Because imagine the potential, all the power, or all the technological advances, or the technological informations or data that we could get from that kind of object, if it's still there. What technological advance it could give us for our societies, for on the industrial side, on the technological side, in order to create some new devices, some modern technologies. Imagine all the advances it could give us. Also in the scientific field, in the scientific research, imagine all these advances it would allow us to make in different fields of research. But he was saying that already in the 1980s, this object was kept in the Area 51. So imagine, during all these years, were the units, the contractors who were working on studying this object, were they able at one time to open this UFO, this object, or were they able to penetrate it, to enter this object and to discover all the treasures, the technological treasures that were enclosed to this object? That would be very interesting to know. Government can't get inside. I think sincerely that's very interesting, and I am waiting for the news in the next months and the next hearings, the official hearings, to see if they are talking officially, publicly, about all these new claims. And of course, if it is confirmed by other whistleblowers like David Grush or other contractors that were in contact with David Grush. Okay, guys, that's the conclusion of this live stream. As always, you are free to comment all these new informations here in the comments below the video. Of course, I invite you to like, to share this video in order to share all this information to a maximum of people on the internet. People have to be aware of all this. This is a serious subject. Of course, we have also some manipulated documents, some hoaxes, but now we have the tools and we have serious people to help us to work or to go further in the way to the truth concerning this subject. And you can see from for now for several months that this subject of UFOs is taken more and more seriously by the officials, and I'm sure that in the next months, very soon, we are going to discover new, very important or very mind-blowing revelations, claims, or information concerning all these secret observations, these secret UFO sightings. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for participating to the chat. It's always a pleasure to be with you for talking about all these subjects. I hope that you found this new video interesting, at least, and I invite you to come to the next live stream. I will try to be there next week on next Wednesday, with maybe a new big reveal concerning the big news that I was talking at the beginning of this live stream. And of course, you have also a new video incoming very soon on the channel, in the series of the 360 urbex here in France, in a very strange place located in South France in the forest. So please come to watch this video coming very soon. Stay tuned, and I'm sure that you will like this amazing video. Of course, I will speak in French in this video, but you will have the captions in different language available if you need to have the translation. So guys, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your kind comments. Thank you for your help to share these important subjects in the light to a maximum of people. Keep the force. Keep watching the videos of Section 51. Keep helping me to bring all these subjects in the light. Keep watching the skies. This was DOZgeek on Section 51, and we will see very soon on the channel here in the studio of Section 51, the Vault 42. And you can trust me, I'm not in the Area 51 now. So guys, thank you, big kisses to you, big thanks for your kind comments and for your positive energy, and stay tuned on Section 51. See you very soon, live long and prosper.